All right, hello everybody. Welcome back again. It's that time of the month.
Yes.
Time for our monthly collaboration video.
Yes. I'm
So
excited.
here we are. We love doing these videos each month. We hope you're enjoying them as much as we are. But make sure after you get done checking out this video that you go check out the other channels. That would be Mel and Nettie from Mel and Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. And then also go check out Rhonda and Jim at R&J's RV Adventures. We'll have the links down below. Make sure you go out and check it out. So, for the topic this month, how many of you remember your first RV? I know I do.
Yeah.
Um, how many of you like that first RV? Remember when you bought it, and then once you got it, you says, "Oh man, I wish I'd have had this in the RV," or "Oh, I wish I'd have had that in the RV." Um, so that's why you always hear the famous saying, "There's a, you should always buy your last RV first." Okay, and I
I'm
know
struggling with this question, by the way.
she's having a lot of trouble with this one.
Wrapping my mind around it.
But yeah, I can definitely think back. We've been married almost 40 years, and we've been camping the entire time we've been married.
Yeah. We used to rent tents from the base, and we were living in Japan, and we camped right on the beach.
Yep,
And then we bought our first little tent,
yep.
and we drug that everywhere.
Yeah, that tent lasted quite a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely started out tent camping. But I remember our first RV back in 1997. We moved to Pensacola, Florida, and
Yeah.
we were driving through one of the campgrounds there, and
Yeah, they had these big wooden platforms all through there.
yeah,
So,
these little raised platforms off the ground.
yeah, it was
We're like,
insane.
what the heck is that? So Terry asked one of the people there, says, "Hey, what are those platforms there for?" And they're like, "Oh, those are to help keep the snakes out of your tent." So they were, so yeah, so they were little platforms you put your tent on, and then above the ground it helps keep snakes out. Even though I don't understand how it does that, because snakes can go right up on them.
Right.
But anyway, that ended our tent camping days.
Yep.
So we went out, and in order to keep camping, we bought our first RV, which was actually a pop-up trailer.
A little tent trailer. It was Coleman. It had an air conditioner on it because we bought it in Florida.
I remember that. So
Yeah, and we moved to Washington State, and everybody made fun of us with our little air conditioner.
yeah, like what the heck, up in Washington State, you don't need an air conditioner.
But it
Well,
came in handy.
it did come in handy a couple of times. You get over
Yeah,
to Eastern Washington, it gets pretty warm.
it's pretty warm.
But
Yeah,
yeah, we had that for quite a few years. We drug that tent trailer all over the place.
we did. Went to amusement parks, national parks.
Yeah,
'Cause our kids were raised in that thing.
oh yeah, we absolutely loved it, loved it.
Yes.
Okay, but then wanting to move on to bigger and better things. Our next RV that we bought, we knew we wanted to move up into a motorhome. So we bought our first one, which was a Class C.
Yeah, it was Betsy.
Yep, it was a Chateau. Um,
Yeah, we were dumb. We were RV dumb.
yeah, we had no clue what we wanted in it. We just knew we
He
wanted an RV.
didn't let us use the bathroom in it. The bathroom never got used in that RV.
Yeah, so I think one of the biggest flaws that I hated of that one, and we obviously didn't learn because our second one had it too, is they had instead of the bed up above the cab there, it was actually cabinets and a TV.
Yeah,
And of course, you're sitting on the sofa there, which was off by the window, and to watch TV, you're sitting there like this,
right.
and after a while, that really, turning your head this way.
Your neck starts to crack and you ain't enjoying TV. I mean, we didn't stay in there and watch a
So
lot of TV, so it wasn't a big thing, but we thought if we were using it more often,
yeah, but the other thing too about that one that we didn't think about was the size of the shower.
the shower was
Pretty
tiny.
pretty small
We used
shower.
it as a laundromat. We put all the dirty clothes in it.
Yeah,
That's really what we did with
and we
it.
used
Because we didn't
mostly.
shower in it either.
Yeah, well, we did, but not very often.
Yeah,
Most of the time, we'd go into the campground
bathhouse.
bathhouse and use that.
Yeah,
Especially, it was really for me. I'm 6'1", so I remember kind of having to bend down and
duck to get
without
in.
hitting my head up in the roof and all that. So
Yeah,
so from there, we moved up to our next one, which was a Winnebago Vista.
and then we named him Maynard.
Maynard. That's Maynard 1.
1.0.
Oh, yeah, by the way, our Class C was Betsy.
Yeah, Betsy. I told them
Betsy.
that. Yeah, Betsy.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we moved into Maynard.
Because Maynard looked like a boy, so we had to give him a boy name.
Yeah, so nice motorhome. We enjoyed it. We drove it cross country several times.
Yeah, because our kids lived in Pennsylvania, and it was our way to get there to see them at an affordable way. We could travel. We took our granddaughter with us once to see them, and so it really made a way to go see our grandkids across country.
Yeah, yeah.
That we couldn't have done anyway other way.
Yeah. But yeah, I know, we lived in Washington. We used to be teachers, and we used to work through the, school year. And then during the summertime was when we did all our traveling. We'd always do a couple of months road trip around the country.
Yeah, but we found out that one because we went to Moab in the middle of August. Not a good idea.
This was another thing. Remember, buy your first RV last.
And
your
we
last one first.
died. Remember how hot it was?
Yeah,
we only had one AC, and it was in the main part. Oh, yes, it was a nightmare.
That was a biggie there. One air conditioner. Well, we were in Moab in August. Dumb us.
I know, but we only can go in the summer. We were working the rest of the year.
shouldn't go to Moab in August.
No,
I think it was like 104 degrees, 106 degrees.
It was nasty.
And we definitely learned real quick that one air conditioner won't keep up.
No, so that was on our list for our next one. We're like, we're getting 2+ ACs.
Yeah, we said we'd never buy another RV with one air conditioner again.
Yeah.
So hence came along, and we'd always been tossing around the idea of living full time.
Yes.
And so we were just at an RV show, and some of the things we knew that we wanted and that we would need as we went along. Of course, you need a good sized shower.
Yeah.
TV needs to be in a good location.
A washer dryer.
A washer and dryer came along. Must have a washer and dryer, and another bonus was a fireplace.
And it had a residential fridge. And I mean, I love my residential fridge. There's some, now that we boondock, I'm kind of a little bit on the fence now about it, but I still love it because I can take a lot of stuff with us when we need to. So,
okay. And so now this last one here that we're currently in, which made our decision, we finally decided we were going to sell everything we own and move into it and go full time.
Yeah.
Is the Winnebago Adventurer. And of course, it had all these extra things that along the way we knew that we probably should have had when we first bought an RV way back at the beginning.
Back when we didn't know what we didn't know, though. Right?
So yeah, a lot of people just go out there and they buy and they don't think about these things. One thing that I'd say that to alleviate that problem is you definitely want to do your research.
Right.
Go out there.
Sit in the RV. Sit down and be a passenger. You're going to be if you're living or just even vacationing it, sit in it, enjoy it.
Yeah, go in and look at it. Like she said, act like you're kind of in it. Think about the things, as you're going to be in it, or you're going to be, you may not be full time and you may just be traveling in it. But you still want to make sure that you research and find the things that you think you would need and how you would feel as you're traveling around in that RV.
I mean, there's no perfect RV.
No perfect RV.
But think about what you really, really want to have every day. I think that's where in the beginning, with our first RV was impulsive. We just it was a really good deal. Immaculate. It was a one owner and it was immaculate for Betsy. And we were like, wow. And the price was incredible. So we jumped on that one, not knowing anything.
Absolutely. So, I mean, I enjoy this one we have now.
Yes,
it's a great RV. Mm-hmm. It's definitely satisfies most of our needs that we need.
Yeah. I mean, we always have those googly eyes. I think that's kind of normal. Yeah. You go to the RV shows or the dealers and you see things, you're like, oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Like the front office or the, this or that. But, this one really is great for us.
Yeah. It's like I said, it satisfies our needs. I think anything we want in an RV now is just some of the newer stuff that has come out.
Yeah, little bells and whistles.
Yeah, the bells and whistles that weren't even available when we first started buying our RV. So, as I said, this one here, it satisfies our need. But definitely wish this would have been the first one we bought and not the last one that we bought.
Mm-hmm.
So, along with that, that'll wrap up this video. Make sure we'll put the links down below. You go out and check out R&J RV's Adventures and Mel and Eddie living free zip codeless.
Yes.
All right.
and go out and find your adventure.